Hello there, and welcome back to another installment of SCP Readings with your reader here, Gmo Dawn. Today we're looking at SCP-775. There's a link down in the description for you to follow along as I read out loud. SCP-775 appears to be a form of arachnid of the order Ixodida, more commonly known as the tick. It is of a significantly larger size, with most unengorged adults reaching a size comparable with a US nickel. Coloration varies between black, red, yellow, gray, and various shades of each. Adults possess 8 legs, while juveniles possess only 6. SCP-775 is capable of making small leaps and travels very rapidly along solid surfaces. SCP-775 shares the trait of a flexible body structure, but it is much more robust than the common tick, capable of surviving crushing, cutting, or tearing with little to no damage, and capable of flattening out to slide through 0.25 cm gaps. SCP-775 is also capable of swelling up to 4 times its original size during feeding, although this does slightly hamper its ability to move. The legs of SCP-775 are also very strong and are capable of damaging concrete over time. SCP-775 feeds in a manner similar to the common tick, but more extensive. SCP-775 injects both an enzyme to increase blood flow and one that begins to liquefy other tissues. This enzyme will attack all tissues except those making up the layers of skin. SCP-775 will then eat the blood and liquefied tissue until it is totally engorged. It will then lay an egg sac containing 20 to 30 new SCP-775 on or near the host subject and then resume feeding. SCP-775 will feed on any vertebrate animals, and will continue to feed and reproduce on the host until it is no longer capable of providing nutrients. Young SCP-775 will often burrow under the skin and attempt to feed on liquefying tissues directly. Hosts will eventually be fully hollowed out with only the outer layers of skin remaining. SCP-775 will then fill the skin with eggs, then depart to find a new host. Hosts in advanced stages of infestation are described as taking on a bloated or misshapen form, many times with multiple SCP-775 attached to many places on the body. Nest skins are often filled to the maximum capacity that the skin is capable of holding. SCP-775 is capable of reproducing offspring 2 days after hatching, with eggs taking 24 to 30 hours to hatch on average. This accelerated life cycle and ability to resist most forms of physical damage caused SCP-775 to undergo an almost continuous population explosion. Bleach appears to be effective in controlling SCP-775, with most dying after several minutes of being submerged. Notes on recovery. SCP-775 was first encountered data expunged. The Stoll family appears to have been the first infected. Recovery teams found only an adult male and a juvenile female still living in the home, presumed to be blank, age blank, and blank, age blank, Stoll. Both were in very advanced stages of blank infestation, making identification difficult. Most members of SCP-775 appear to have attached to the hands, feet, face, and abdomen of the subjects. The remaining family members were found in the basement, being used as nests by SCP-775, with one of the skins already burst and discarded. Several thousand units of SCP-775 were present in the home, and it is unknown if the subject used as nests were transported to the basement by SCP-775, the remaining family members, or expired there naturally. Evidence from data expunged be destroyed, however records will be kept for secured reference. This SCPs like this gross me out to no end. Where I live, there are tons and tons of ticks everywhere, and I hate ticks with a burning passion in my soul. Ticks are just they're just gross, and these are devil incarnate of all ticks. I would not want to be caught anywhere near one of these things. They're just disgusting. There's not much else to say on it than that. They're just really gross. That has been SCP-775. Thank you for joining me on this reading. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.